What's going on? My name's Jason, and today we're just going to be replacing the storage compartment wood on my boat. When I got it, there's a little bit of rot, and this is the rear end of the shelf, the back of the boat, where it's kind of exposed to a little bit of moisture from the rain just under the canopy. So I got two new pieces of pine, and basically I'm just going to try to remake this piece right here. It just has a couple little features. It's only 7 inches wide, but it does have this kind of cutout here to fit into the the edge of the fiberglass inside the boat. I'll have to take off this piece of oak and these little tiny slots here with just little compartments and stabilizers, and then I will line the new boards up to this and drill all the holes, and hopefully everything should match up. But at first I guess I should introduce the boat. So this is a 1988 Thompson 240 Fisherman edition. It's equipped with a 5.7 Mercruiser and an Alpha 1 Gen 1 drive. Nice and easy to fix, carbureted, so we always can get it running. I'll just do a little tour inside. So this is my boat. It is a hell lot bigger than my previous boat. That was pretty sweet, nice, beautiful. I find they're pretty nice chairs. My previous boat was just a bench seat. So the boat really works pretty darn well. I had done a little bit of work to it so far. The electronics was a little cluttered in the back, and so I cleaned that up. There was an autopilot system, which is this big unit here, and some dials here, which tied into a chart system, which wasn't present when I bought the boat. So I kind of cut some of that out. It does have an older Humminbird fish finder, which I already had a Garmin fish finder, so I kind of like the use of both. Show you the cabin or the cuddy area, which is pretty nice. So it did come with a porta potty, which has come in handy already a couple times. It's also pretty good storage, and a hatch there to get to any bow kind of scenarios with the anchor and stuff like that. There's lots of storage underneath all of the seats. There is some storage down here as well, which I keep spare prop. There's a table that actually plugs in. I haven't actually done anything to the engine besides top up the oil and the power steering fluid and things like that, just the fluids. I have recently purchased a second battery. We did a long drive to Bridgewater, and I just wanted to make sure that I had lots of starting power. So this is the port side, correct, starboard side gunnel kind of shelving unit, and this is where the other one goes. So that's what I'm going to work on right there. So I'll actually have to just measure the board and see what we're working with, and see what I'm going to have to do to our two 8-foot pieces there. So looks like so 6 3/4. Okay, now there's also this notch in it right here. Probably should put that in the back, but anyway, that's fine. First thing we can do is set this up for 6 3/4, and we can rip the boards. It should be good enough. Just a warning, like, my table saw etiquette isn't the greatest, so you probably should follow the correct methods to using one. So what I'll probably end up doing to achieve this little notch here is just run each board through with a raised blade against the fence here, and that should be able to cut out as much as I need, which would be about 2 inches high, so we need the blade to come up 2 inches. It's good enough. It's good enough is the main thing. Yeah, so then we're going to lay this right up nice and tight. Just with it out, with it not touching. And that should be okay. Tighten that down. Blade's almost an 1/8, maybe 3/16, so it probably will work fine. Actually turned out pretty good. This is one of them. The cut went a little deeper, but that's not a big deal. I'll just use my chisel to clean that one up. This one isn't as good. Down on this end I had a little bit of messing around, so I'll just take a sander to that and of some sort. Yeah, and just clean that up a little bit, but that's no biggie. Probably just do a quick little fitting to see how this little cutout fits on the shelf. nice. And plus that out top will look really nice. So I think this will just be fine. So I have to cut a little notch into the end of the board so they can fit nicer. I'm basically going to cut out like a key kind of thing. So this gray or this dark area will be cut out and this cut out, and those will fit together to basically make the whole length of that board. But I need a circular saw. So I put this nice shelving up here so then I could access all my stuff, and then I put all this shit in front of it. So I got the notches all carved out. They're still pretty rough, but I'm going to run the sander over everything just to clean them up. But they're nice and flush, so that'll be good enough for me. So both boards are set up and they're ready for varnish. So the first coat is dried. Typically when you put the very first coat of varnish on, the grain of the wood just kind of lifts up a little bit. So I have some 220 very fine sandpaper. I'm just gonna run over the whole thing just to get that light little fluff off, and then I'll put another coat of varnish on. So at this point, the two pieces are ready to go. I'm just going to screw them in from the back right now to hold them together. Probably should drill those holes too first. And probably just one more screw, yeah. All right, so now that these are lined up, let's screw them to the other board, which looks okay to me. Never could find that pencil when I need it, actually. Okay, I actually skipped a little step here, getting it all ready, but got distracted and then forgot to record it. So basically there's the new installed one. And here's the old shelf that wasn't as rotted as the other side. Anyway, thanks for watching. There will be more videos of me fixing up this boat. Thanks.